Hey Stampers, Gainer again. Toying with two little boxes ready for my on-stage swaps. I got this little 2" by 2" by 1¼ inch box which holds a little tea light inside, and then obviously Enjoy Today, which is so irrelevant on that day for on stage. That's what we're there to do, and that's what we all do, is enjoy the day. So I think that little sentiment is really appropriate. And this one then is a little triangle origami box. No glue involved apart from sticking on my sentiment which says just for you. I may even just use that same sentiment and enjoy today. But lovely. This is just done with 2 pieces of 6 by 6 designer series paper. And you can have this way or this way. It's how you fold your papers. So first of all, I'm going to show you how I made this little box. It's just so cute. You're going to need your scoreboard. Your cardstock measures 7 3/4 by 4½. And I've lost my tool. There we go. I found it. And you're going to score the short side at 1¼ Oops, I better turn that over. And 3¼ You can turn to the long side and score at 1¼ 3¼ 4½, and 6½. Yay! And that's it. So this will be 2 by 2. This will be 2 by 2. And it's up to you then whether you decide this is your lid or this is your lid. So either end works. So I'm going to burnish my score lines quickly. I love this colour cardstock. It's absolutely divine. And it's so simple to put together. So I'm going to choose this as my top. What we're going to do is going to cut up each. I'm going to remove the score lines on here because I'm removing this square. Because this is going to be our flap for the outside of the box. If I don't use brads, I may use a little glue dot because they're easy to pull apart. And then I'm going to cut up these ones and we're going to mitre. Because we've got, I did 85 swaps last time. And I'm just going to nick a bit off. That way it's not too bulky. And I only swapped with about 65 people. So I'm going to take about 60 or 70 this time. I know you get as many swaps as you swap back, but if I think 75 swaps is plenty to come home with. And it's all about the carrying them around that day as well. Take a little basket to put them in. And I'm going to give people the options, so I'm going to do half of this box and half of the other box. So they'll either get a little tea light, or maybe even I might fill it with some Ferrero Rocher in there or something, or some after 8 minutes. We'll see, because we all love a bit of chocolate. Mind you, I don't mind the mint. That one's not very straight. Totally messed that one up. Whoops. Come on, Gainer, you can do it. It's my hands, it is. There we go. And I'm going to mitre that, so that won't matter that side. Take a little snippet off there. And there we have it. Remove our bits now. I've got bits in my t-shirt, everything. And so this is going to be the top of our box. When these go in here, They're going to fold up there and inside. How sweet. And then the sides are going to get punched and they're going to store inside. So I'm going to fetch our punch in. I'm going to do the sides first because they can be quite stiff. I'm going to line that up, fold that over and just gently push that in. I'm going to turn it over and that is pretty good. Make sure it's either side the same distance and punch. And then we're going to do the other side. Push this in. Give it a little bit of persuasion. Oh, now that's right off, so if I go pull that across, now I can see that it's lined up. And push that down. And then the top one. This one should be the easiest. Just making sure we've got them lined up. Just a little bit over this side. There we go. Our little box is virtually made and I can pop these out so fast. So now we're going to add some tear tape, just because it's a box and it won't be holding too much, it won't be moving too much, but I do like the tear tape. I could do with some more actually, I'm running out. I'll try and get 2 pieces on this one. I want it to fall apart because there'd be no point going to all this effort if it was not sturdy. I can just about see the top of that because it's purple on purple and quite dark as well. So the last one, you could turn these into little ring boxes. Necklace go in there, little earrings maybe, a cute little box, and ideal for on the Christmas table, like I'm saying, a couple of after 8 minutes or something. So just squashing these down. And this is not an original idea, I've seen loads and loads and loads of these made, so I can't really pinpoint who the original maker is. Whoops, missed that altogether. Oops, there we go, I got that little flap. Just remove these now from this side. And it's just the little decor on top that I'm going to enjoy making. I might not make the same. So bring our sides up together, keeping that really nice and square. Same on this side. And these are, you don't have to wait for these to sit and glue dry because we've used tear tape. Isn't that cute? In that lovely little box. Then these sides will tuck in and they will help to keep the box closed. So I am going to use a little glue dot. I did use Brad's. I've got some, but they're either tiny too small or the massive too big. So I could get some and order some. But look, the massive Brad's. Look, that's the one I used. I think I've got a tiny one in it somewhere. Can I see one? not without pulling them all out. No, that's the same size. Oh look, I've just seen one there. Look, that is way too tiny. I'm never going to get that in. It's tiny, tiny dot. Let's have a look. Oh God, right, now that's gone, and I don't know where that's gone. It fell in there somewhere. No, is that it? No, they're the same size. Oh, there's one. It's so tiny. Look at it. It's tiny, tiny, tiny. Alright, put the lid on so you don't drop it back in. You'd have to close that pin tight. I'm going to pop just a little. Tiny little poke hole there. And then I'm going to pop this through if I can. It is tiny, and I mean tiny. Look at how small that is. Oops. I can't even get that to go through. Excuse me, I'm all fingers and thumbs. And when you've lost the grip in your hand. There we go. But the thing is, I gotta leave that poking out a tiny little bit so it grips. Oh my gosh, I don't. This would be the hardest part for me. I'm gonna try and push it in, but not all the way, and open the little brad inside. If I can't get that closed enough. Right, let's see if that will work. Look how tiny that is. So I need to pull that and oops, see how I need to get that little flap to sit under there. Lift that up a little bit. Oh my word. That is so fiddly. Oh, I nearly had it then. There we go. And then push that down. Oh, what a pain in the bum that was. So with the other ones, I think I may just put a little glue dot under there so they can peel it back. That way I can put my information inside as well. So for the top, I did use, where's my glimmer paper gone? There it is. This was with the, oh, what was the name of the packet? Let me have a look. Oh, the Myths. It came with the Myths and Magic set. And we got 24 sheets. Yeah, this is Myths and Magic's glimmer paper. Come with the green, the blue and the white. And as you can tell, I've got loads left. Don't know where all the white's gone though. Oh well. So I used a piece of that. I was experimenting with my, oh, look at this, I still have some from Celebration 2 years ago as well, and that was silver mint macaron, Bermuda Bay, and there's a little piece of silver in there, so I don't think it came with silver, but hey ho. And so what I'm going to do with this little box, I'm going to try the 1 3/8 scallop punch. Isn't that cute? And that is too small, isn't it? Way too small. So I'll save that one for my other project. And I will grab the die, and that'll be 2 seconds, I think. if I can find my Eastern palette set. There it is. Oops. And that's where the thank you comes. Oh no, enjoy today comes from as well, the Eastern palette. So I'm going to just cut this out with my self-healing plate. And I've had loads of hits on that, and loads of people have said they're going to give it a go. And there's no way that self-healing mat can hurt your big shot. I've had a few people say, oh, what if it warps your dies? It's just, you can't get any more hardness than using the plates. So the self-healing pad will cushion, but it does help if you get the right amount of shims in there to cut it, and even intricate dies as well. So, and it still works through your magnetic sheet. I'm just lining that up. And I'm going to run that through my big shot. And look, it cut perfectly, it right through, and glimmer paper as well. So there's the frame, and then this cuts those wonderful little sides out for you. Whoops, that's gone a bit too far, that one. My fault, I'm heavy-handed. So that's going to sit on there. Where's my stamps and dies? Pop that to one side. I'm going to grab a glue, a dimensional for the back. And that sits on that little box perfectly. Isn't that cute? Just lift up my sides. I've got some scrap thick Whisper White here. And I'm going to have that Enjoy Today. That is beautiful. And I'm going to use my 1 1/8 scallop punch. Oops. Go gain a grip hold of it. Whoa, that went flying. Put my ink away. And in fact, while I'm here, because I'm going to have one on my other project as well, I might as well punch that out as well. Let's see if that'll fit. Oh, just about, look at that. There we go, so that's for my other project as well. Oh, and then, oh no, that one's smudged. So I'm going to, because it didn't stick down, I'm just going to use a little bit of my glossy accents. And there's a trick I can show you to do with those at another stage. So, there is Enjoy Today. That will dry before you know it. Isn't that cute? You could add some designer series paper. I think that looks just so cute on its own. So there's that one and there's that one. I'm going to add some Ready Shreddy because I've got different colours, and I'm going to fill it with a little bit of Shreddy before I put my little goodie inside. So there's that one. Now we're going to move on to this one. How adorable is this? It's just so cute. So, excuse my throat. I used this one. There's the, I think it was, oh, what's it called? I can't think. Is it the Tea Room Designer Series paper? It's quite thin. So I thought I would use this time the Tropical Chic. So simple. This is so simple. So you're going to fold your 6x6 perfectly, meeting up along the edges. crease. You want to try and keep that edge along that edge. I don't know if I cut this to 6 by 6 or it comes as 6 by 6. I think it comes as 6 by 6. It's perfect along this edge. Because you need the nice sharp points. There we go. Look at that one. Beautiful. Right along the edge. Perfect. And then you're going to open it back out. And what I do to, because you're going to fold this over now like a kite. So put my finger on the crease, lift that up and pull it tight. That way I can pull that really tight so I get that really crisp into there and stay along that edge. There we go. There we go, see? Nice and crisp. And then on the other side, I keep my finger, and my nail should I say there. Fetch this over without overlapping. There we go. And there we go. Nice, clean and crisp. Pull these sides together. And there we go. Look, it looks like a cone of chips. So what you're going to do now, you're going to fetch this piece over. And make sure it's nice and crisp and along that edge as well. Isn't that lovely? Da, 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 da. So this, if you want this to be on the top, I think you fold this one. You can always swap them over. So I'll keep that at the top. I'm going to put that in the centre, so it's not going too far over. And press that down. Reminds me of a bird's beak. So pull that up. No, we pull that over, that's right. And then you fold this line crisp in that corner. Don't worry, we're going to do this again in a minute, so you won't forget how to do it. So it's starting to look like a kite again, but we're going to open this side up and then we're going to fold this one over. Right along the edge. And nice and crisp. Very crisp. And open that out. So that's what you've got. Now we're going to do that exactly again. So corner to corner. Nice square 45-degree angle. I don't think you have to be mega precise, but it's the crisper and cleaner your lines, the better this will look when it comes to not throwing it on the floor, Gainer. Gosh, I've got the drops is terrible today. You know, when it comes to these ends here. So it closes crisp and clean. So we fold it across. Now I open it up, and again I put my nail on the score line and pull this upwards really tight. And keep that nice against that along this edge here. Nice clean image there. And then we turn this over and repeat that process right in that corner. Oops. I don't want to go over. Crisp that up. And again, you could always fold that over like that because you've got it pushed against its own self. There we go, nice and crisp. I think these papers go so nice together. Yes, I've got my bracelet on as well. So this time we're going to flip and we're going to turn this piece 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I know there's 10 squares either side. You're going to fetch this up and you're going to line that right up there. And get your straight line there. Ta-da! And then again we're going to fold these over. I love a bit of origami, don't you? Open this out and then fold this one across there. That's it, keeping that nice and straight. Ta-da! And then we're going to open these back up. So now it's up to you. If you wanted this paper showing the most, you would fold it this way, but this one is going to be like our top here, and that one is going to be at the bottom. So you're basically going to just tuck these into each other. So that flap will go under there, and that one will go under there, and then just push them together till you get up to the corner. Then this one tucks in that flap, this one tucks in that flap. Whoops, it's come off the back right there. Let me just start again. So I'm going to tuck that in there and tuck that in there. So they're together, and then this is going to get folded into there, and this one going to get folded into there, and then you just push them together. How sweet is that? And then pinch your ends, and there is your little box. And that's sweet. OMG, love, love, love it. So I'm gonna use that. I love that, I think it's so sweet. No glue involved, no nothing. And that's your pop out bit to pop your sweet in. Where's my love hearts? I'm going to pop some little love hearts in there. And I'm going to squeeze that closed. You could have it that way, but then you won't see the beauty of that flap. So it's going that way for me. We've already punched our circle. And I'm just going to add a dimensional. Whoops, there we go, sticky fingers. So now you can position this so your dimensional is right on the corner of that. Isn't that beautiful? Maybe over a little touch. So you've got that centred. Perfect. Now I'm going to check. I've got a little tiny smudge on there, but I'm going to add a bit more of this glossy accents, only because it's close to me. And I know it dries pretty good. I am all fingers and thumbs. And I'm going to layer those two together. Just going to give that a second. I'm going to make these in an arrangement of different cardstocks. Just so sweet. I'm going to grab myself a little rhinestone. I'm going to pop that on that boo-boo right there. To take their eye away from that little mark that I had. And there we go, I can press that down there. And that's sweet. You could add a few more little gems. I added 3 on this one. 1 here. But not these. I made those ones myself, so I'm going to come back with another video and show you that. And I'm going to pop that one just there. So there we have it. These are my ideas for my swaps. Not heavy, not obtrusive. There we go. Aren't they just the cutest? You could, yeah, you could put them on they'd be great for kids' parties with a little sweet inside or a little surprise. I hope you enjoyed. Anyway, I enjoyed baking them. There's my other 2 little boxes as well. One with a large brad and one with a small brad. And those enjoy today. So these are going to go for my swaps. So 4 down, another 64 to go. From between now and November. Hope you enjoyed. I'd love a thumbs up and a share. I would really appreciate it if you press the button down there and subscribe to my channel. I do try my best to post every single day. So if you want to come back tomorrow and see what I make tomorrow, press the little notification button and the little bell straight after yourself, and YouTube will send you a notification. I'd like to thank you all for stopping by and staying with me for so long, and I do appreciate all my subbers that I've got so far. I am going to be coming back with a little giveaway soon. Well, ish, if you know what I mean. It's something you're going to want, and for the price of getting it to yourselves, then I've got 20 to give away. So, oh, now you're intrigued. So if you want to find out what that is, press the subscribe button, little bell, and I'll see you on the other side. Take care. Bye.